What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Let's Learn. My name is Dave, and today we're going to be talking about the song Shape of You by Ed Sheeran. Now, if you haven't been here before, normally what we do is we go through a song together, and I explain my thought process as I learn it by ear. The idea is that, you can kind of take the logic that I present and apply it to songs that you want to learn. Hopefully that'll be useful for you. If that isn't what you want, if you just want a video where someone says, this is how you play the song, that's not what this is. Okay, so if that's what you're looking for, I suggest looking elsewhere, or you might find this kind of frustrating. And if you are curious, stick around. So without further ado, let's get right to the song. This is a real easy one, so we'll try and be quick. Okay, let's just think about that for a second. We're hearing boom, 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 boom. Okay, so that sounds like second fret on the B string. So that's pretty easy. Let's bear that in mind as we then move on to figure out our roots with the chords that are coming up. Okay, so there's not a really clearly defined bass line, like there isn't any instrument droning out the bass notes. So it's a little bit harder to hear, but you can still hear it. So it sounds like boom, 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 boom. Right? So let me listen to it one more time to make sure I'm on the money there. Okay, so now that we have our roots and we have that melody thing over top the bum bum bum, right now I'm thinking about how to make those things work together, right? So it'd be like, so that's hard to do, and it would take a bit of practice to make that sound smooth. So what I would suggest is take your capo, stick it on second fret, and then we have, right? So that melody thing is now open, third fret above the capo, and then our roots are boom, boom, second fret above the capo, open, third above the capo, open, right? So second on A, open E, third on E, open A. If you put that together, I don't know exactly what it is there. I'd have to listen again, but it sounds to me like which is just 2 open, 2 on the G string. So that's fine. Now, if we want to flesh that out a little bit, and obviously, once again, this is not acoustic guitar that we're hearing, so we're coming up with kind of an acoustic version of this. I would flesh this out with doing whole chords, right? In which case, the chords to me would be B minor, E minor, G major, A major, right? So if you were to just do those, I don't know why I did a D major there. B minor, E minor, G major, A major. Of course, if you just do that, then you lose that thing. So let's try and get all that going. I keep going to a D there. I don't know why. My hand just wants to do D. That sounded... Let's not think about how that sounded. But anyway, what I would suggest is if you do your B minor shape, if you take off your middle finger, that opens up the B string, right? And you'll remember if we do this, that's all going on the B string. So if you take your B minor, take off your middle finger, and then if you have it off, add it off, then you get that. And then if you go to your E minor, right, normal E minor, but still do that B string thing, right? In fact, I'm going to use my pinky finger. I think it's a little bit more comfortable. Next, do your G major. Use whatever fingers you want, but here I've got my ring finger off. Again, having that B string open. And then the ba da da. I'm doing an A major. And then I'm taking off my ring finger so that B is open. And then I'm just trying to change my strumming so that I hit more of that G, so I hear the right? So where's my pick? There it is. If I have this, right? That sounds pretty cool. And then, again, I'm getting a little carried away here, but you could get even crazier with it if you wanted to. Am I recording audio? I am. Fantastic. So, let's see here. How would you do this? I mean, that's getting a little silly, and that would take a little bit of practice. Obviously, that didn't sound super clean. But what I'm interested in doing there is this thing, the bum, ba, bum, bum. Since that's so important in this song, since it's so recurring, I think it'd be kind of neat to harmonize that. So if I'm going bum, ba, bum, bum, I want to go bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, and bum, ba, bum, bum at the same time. So it sounds like this. Right? So with just the roots, it'd be... how would you do that? Yeah, okay. You could just do... That sounds okay. So that's still the A major thing. And then I'm doing this, third on B and fourth on G. And then 2 and 2 on D and G. Right? So again, strumming that would sound cool, but it takes a bit of practice, which obviously I haven't done because this is real time. But it'd be something like... Right? And that's kind of cool. I bet with a little while, a few minutes practice, that could be cleaned up and be kind of neat. So that's actually, I think that's kind of the whole song. But we'll just skip ahead in the recording here and see if there's anything else we're missing. Your love was handmade for somebody like me. Coming up my lead. Discovering somebody's doing okay, be safe. Last night, I'm in love, be my baby, come on, be my baby, come on, baby, come on, be my baby, come on, be. So that section right there, that's still the same chords. Baby, come on, be my baby, come on. I'm in love with your heart. Okay, so that's the whole song. There's some really cool percussive stuff going on, especially it's really obvious right at the start here. If I just point it out, not this. And if you're doing this live and you have a loop pedal, I bet there's some really neat stuff you could do. I just posted a video about how I like to use my loop pedal to perform Castle on the Hill. Check that out, and if you're interested in seeing something similar for this song of how I might incorporate the percussion by doing like that kind of thing, and mutes and all of the things like that, let me know. I'm not going to do one by default because, again, I'm kind of feeling that out. I have no idea if people like that or not. But if you want to see that, let me know, and I'll do it. Otherwise, if you have any questions about this video, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time.